Hi, Dave Youngquist, Michigan Toy Soldier on YouTube. Welcome to part 3 of building the massive Tiger 1. So, what have we gotten done since the last time we visited? Well, first off, we've got the 15-ton jack built and about 75% painted. This has been super detailed with some Aber photo etch and a little bit of plastic sprue. So that's done. And one of the big projects, and it doesn't look like much, but boy, this take a lot of time. We've got the engine hatch cover, super detailed with the Aber parts. All the latches and everything are in. All the tubing is cut to shape. Actually took evenings and evenings of work, but she's done, ready for paint and primer. Then on the the loader's hatch, we've added a safety bar here. On the two hatches for the driver and the radio man, we further detailed them. It's one of the dangers, actually, of getting too good of reference materials. You keep finding extra details that you didn't know exist. And details, frankly, that aren't made by anybody, so you're going to have to make them yourself. So we made the little spring mechanism that holds the periscope in place, and then with a bit of soft lead wire, we added the ring, the rubber ring, for the submersion capabilities of this particular tank. And we've got the jack block done. That one was pretty darn simple to do. And then on the commander's hatch, we just added a little bit of the spring wire. I found a picture of it, noticed I didn't have it, did that last night. A couple other things. On the actual air cleaners themselves, I picked up some super fine gauge wire. Now the Aber kit, the photo etch kit, comes with photo etch chain, but it disintegrates almost as soon as you use it. So it was replaced with real chain, and we've added a little bit of battle damage. And speaking of battle damage, one area of the tank that you'll notice is always beat to pieces are the muffler covers. Now, I do have these now in photo etch, thanks Albert, but I didn't know I was going to have those sets right away, so I actually heated up the plastic, bent it, and the old Shep Payne method of drilling out behind to thin out the plastic to create the the shrapnel damage actually turned out pretty darn nice. I'm very pleased with these. And again, if you don't have the photo etch covers, and this will work in any scale, take your time, apply a little heat, and bend them slowly. Then thin them out afterwards. If you thin them out ahead of time, the plastic can curl. Okay? And as you notice, we've got 4 guys in here. They're not finished, but they were Verlinden figures. They are heavily converted. First one is the commander. Now he's wearing the Panzer coveralls, which were dark gray, sometimes a reed green, which is a lighter green. Had all his gear ground off, and then he was redone. Our gunner figure still has a ways to go, as you can see. The M43 field cap has been added, the face is complete, and we've still got some sculpting to do on the arm. That's why you don't see it there yet. The Radio Man machine gunner is pretty well on its way, still has some detail work. Again, this one was completely ground off, some photo etch details applied, and we're missing a hand, which will come later, but I want his hand resting over the jack block, so that's a little bit of sculpting coming up. And the driver himself, I haven't decided how deep into the body I want him. One of the reasons being is that if you ever see a photograph of the driver in this position, that tank is not moving. He would have to be sitting on a ledge or sitting up in his chair to be in this position. The driver's position is actually back here. Let me show you how to use Mr. Surfacer 500. Now, Mr. Surfacer 500 is really great stuff, and we touched on it before, but it is a heavy primer that does not self-level, meaning that you can create texture from this paint. I've already applied a bit of it here, but what's so great about this stuff is you literally stipple it on, use an older brush because it is tough on the bristles to do this, and this is far better technique to create cast texture than bouncing a Dremel tool across your model. This is easy. If you get a little bit too heavy, it sands right off very easily, and I will be doing this over the entire vehicle over the next couple weeks. So again, this is a really, really great, very, very easy technique, and it's really forgiving, again, in case you make a little mistake. So that's where we're at right now. We've got more cool stuff coming. Hopefully next time you'll see this, we're going to have all the road wheels done, and we'll be almost ready for paint. This has been Michigan Toy Soldier at YouTube. See you soon.